Everyone, this is Sarvajit here from PAIRS, or the Parapsychology and Investigation Research Society India. So this video is all about how would a common man know if your house or your property is haunted or any place is haunted. There are many signs to look out for, but there are some basic common signs that one man can see the property is haunted. People have to hear many weird noises, for example knocks or whisperings, or like someone is scribbling or someone is howling or someone is groaning. So these are some out of nowhere. You don't seem to find a common explanation for such sounds. Suppose you are sleeping and suddenly you wake up to some knocks or some some sounds that you cannot find an explanation for. And the second point, which is really very rare, is the opening and closing of doors or windows, which is also possible by wind. But if you don't find any such reason, such as wind, or if the knob is loose or the lock is not properly tied to hold on the windows or doors, then you may divert your mind towards the paranormal stuff. So the third point is the switch on and off of the lights, and which is also really very rare. So if you don't find any explanation of the turning off and on of the lights, then you may think about the paranormal stuff. But in many cases it is found that there is some problem in the fuse or any such electrical problem. So, and in many cases it is also found that the bulb or the light goes off, and even sometimes it's blasts. There is another phenomena which is called DOP, or which is called the disappearing object phenomena, in which the object disappears and appears somewhere else. So these cases are mainly told to be carried out by the poltergeist activities. Even this thing is very rare, but it is not impossible. It is surely possible, and yes, energies can do this. This is the point. Then the most common thing that people see in their house is shadows. Like I'm recording this video right now and I can't see what is happening out there behind me. So if you see anything, it is surely something that I haven't seen ever, because I know my house is haunted. I have seen apparitions, I have seen shadows, I've heard voices, I've heard knocks and many such things. But yeah, they are good spirits. That's why they are here. Yes, the shadows. So many people claim to have seen shadows, like you're sitting and suddenly from the corner of your eyes you see a shadow passing by. But make sure this can also be influential, because when you watch a horror movie or a horror series or whatever, your mind tends to think everything which is related to the paranormal. As in, even if you hear a knock and it has a natural base, you will tend to think that it is something paranormal. So make sure you have a rational mind before concluding that it is something paranormal. If you have an animal, for example a dog or a cat, now it is said that the dogs or many of the animals are have the ability to see the energies. So if your dog is behaving weirdly, or if your cat is behaving weirdly, find any possible explanation, then you may conclude that yes, there might be something your animal or your pet animal is not liking much. Another common point that people have told me and I have heard is that the feeling of being watched. For example, you are alone in the house and you feel someone is watching you standing right in front of the door that is there. If you are, like for example, you are walking and someone is following you, or you are writing down something and you see someone is standing just beside you, but when you get some consciousness and try to see if there's something, there is nothing out there. So this is a common point. Now people have also claimed of the energies touching them, and for example I have been touched many a times on my investigations, and the feeling is like exactly how a human touches you. And many a times it has been reported that you get goosebumps And yes, like I said, you may hear whispers, you may hear cries, and yes, they are very spooky, no doubt. Yes, there people have reported of hearing whispering, and whispering, like very clear whispering. There's no one out there in the house and you are all alone and you start hearing whisperings. But to every, like I say, every single time, to all the paranormal activities, there's something or other rational explanations. Most of the paranormal activities are not paranormal, they are normal activities. It's just our brain that is tending to think too much regarding such stuff. So people have also reported of having some weird smell out of nowhere, and I would like to share an experience that I had with someone. So this person was at someone's funeral, and the person was very close to the person I was with. So and the person knew very clearly what kind of perfume, as in what was the smell of the perfume the person used to use. So after the funeral was done and everyone was sitting there mourning, and suddenly everyone gets the smell of that particular perfume that the person used to use, and everyone was shocked to know, to feel the same thing. And there were like 15 to 20 people and everyone was getting the same smell. So it was really very weird, you may say, because the smell was only being used by that particular person, and everyone checked it. There was not a single person who was using a perfume of that same kind. So yes, you may also get some smells out of nowhere. In many cases, it is also being reported that the persons or the people have been attacked by the energies, and there are many claims of it, and most of them are explainable, or people do it to get some fame or publicity, which is totally bad, and one shouldn't do this. But yes, there are some cases where people have said about getting attacked by the energies, and like getting scratched out of nowhere, or waking up with some red marks, and it is very painful and you don't know where you got hurt or who did this, because you are all alone at your place, and there's no possible explanation for it. So these are some signs which you can look out for if you feel if your house is haunted. Though many of the paranormal activities or paranormal phenomena are explainable, 99% of them are explainable, trust me. The rest 1% is unexplainable, and that is what we call the paranormal. Paranormal is something that cannot be explained in a scientific lab, and these are the phenomena that I discussed with you. If they don't have any kind of explanation, that yes, your house may be possibly haunted. And so what do you do if your house is haunted? Do not be scared, because if it is an evil energy or an evil spirit, it is a fear that feed upon. So do not fear, because you have a physical body, they don't have a physical body, so you are more powerful than the spirits or energies out there. So if you are in India or any part of the globe, then yes, PAIRS or the Parapsychology and Investigation Research Society India is there to help you out. You have some amazing investigators, some amazing psychic mediums, spiritual healers, spiritual counselors, and all type of counselors. If you are in fear of a past trauma related to paranormal, of course, yes, we are there to help you. If your house is haunted and you need investigation to confirm, yes, we are there. You can directly go to our website, that is www.paranormalindia.org, and contact us through the form. We'll be replying you within 24 hours of your mail. If your house is haunted and you need a proper solution, then yes, PAIRS is there for you. Do not opt for those dhongi babas or anyone out there who loot you without any proper solution. The Halloween is around the corner, and I'm planning to make more videos regarding Halloween. So please do subscribe to our channel and do like our Facebook page. We'll be coming out with many such videos, many investigations, many blogs, many ITC sessions, and trust me, all will be haunted. So if you like the video, do not forget to like it, and the most important thing, do subscribe it.